Welcome back to TEW 2016, and we are at Backlash, the Raw pay-per-view before Money in the Bank. And we go straight in to the dark matches where we have the Usos defeating Crime Time. Both of these teams didn't have a match set. We've got the Usos going into the Raw Tag Team Money in the Bank match. And they actually did beat Crime Time to qualify for that, and this is just give them a little bit more momentum going into that match with the pre-show. Next up we have TJ Perkins defeating Bo Dallas. This is solid enough match. TJ Perkins needs a little boost before his Money in the Bank qualifier, which will be on Raw. And Bo Dallas is a free person for the show, so simple enough. Not the best rating though. Next up we have the Ascension defeating the Ring Kings. Now I had to put the Ascension in the Tag Team Money in the Bank because I needed a heel team. So I need them to have a few wins really. And the Ring Kings are brand new. This is just to see who's the best and who's not really. And I finished it off with Evan Bourne versus Tyson Kidd. Again, Evan Bourne is meant to be having a Money in the Bank qualifier, but Samoa Joe's now injured. So I haven't worked out who to fill the gap with, as Kidd is technically still a face, so it's not going to work having a face-heel combo. So this one's going to be up in the air who Evan Bourne will face. I have a few ideas lined up. He may end up just facing a Social Outcast member though. Tyson Kidd, I don't know where I can send this guy. I want to use him more, but not at the moment. Going into the show, we have video showing Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Jericho, Kevin Owens, Kofi, and Kurt Angle, and of course The Rock's appearance. Solid enough just to say what's happening. Now I went for just putting these two on the card where I have Triple H and Undertaker having a showdown. There is no storyline. There is nothing behind this, and it still gets a 99. Putting these two icons together, I don't know whether to give them a match or where I could take either of these two, but we're going to start with just putting them on camera on the pay-per-view. It needed to be done, and it's an extra good start to the show. From a good start, we have a weak moment when Justin Gabriel defeats Sami Zayn and Jinder Mahal in a number 1 Intercontinental title match. So, somewhere down the line, Justin Gabriel is going to have an Intercontinental title match now. We have Dean Ambrose continuing his bashing of Roman Reigns, telling him how he did what Seth did, and look at him now, he's at the top. Seth's at the top, and Roman's the one struggling to keep up with the elite members of the Shield. Nice 90 rating. In a singles Money in the Bank qualifier, Carlito defeated Neville. Again, you need some heels in these Money in the Banks, and Carlito works as a heel going into the Money in the Bank. So I also want to use Neville in tag team action for the future. New Day hype themselves up with the tag team title match, the Intercontinental title match, and then US member Romero, which all works very well. 74 is a solid rating. But they don't win the tag team match. Shining Stars win yet again, and it was counting it as a count-out victory that the game went with. I didn't want New Day to look weak, but I want to keep the belts on the Shining Stars because I want to work with someone else in the main picture. And this might be just the title match for next, because it also keeps Primo and Epico looking good because they're probably going to win this against American Alpha. And then I can lead into who I really want them to face, but I need them to be a bit stronger for the matches. So afterwards, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable attack Shining Stars. Next up, we have another tag team Money in the Bank qualifier match when the Certified G's defeat the Social Outcasts. And, well, you knew this was going to happen. Certified G's are going to be in that match. Still haven't fully decided who's going to win, though. Kevin Owens cuts a promo on Kofi Kingston, saying that he should go back to being part of a tag team. He can't be a single star, etc., like Kevin Owens would. And we have Roderick Strong defeating The Miz, which is, again, just trying to push Roderick. Miz is good at putting people over, whether people like it or not. And this is working. It's worked well. Post-match, The Miz decides to stay in the ring and protest that he isn't going to leave the ring, and The Rock comes out, chases The Miz off, and opens up his open challenge, which gets answered by Mr. Kurt Angle, and a 66 rating is confusing at best. Not sure why. Face. Don't really know why this was rated so badly. Never mind. And afterwards they share respect by shaking hands, which you could see these two greats do. Then we have the Intercontinental title match, which Kevin Owens wins with a pop-up powerbomb, proving that he was always going to stop Kofi Kingston. Roman Reigns decides to cut a promo on Dean Ambrose, telling him about how they were brothers and he's going to have to sort him out like he had to try and sort Seth out and retain his, or re-win his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. In another Money in the Bank, it's turned into a Money in the Bank qualifier. Dolph Ziggler defeats Chris Jericho, and the rating 77 is very good. I want to give Ziggler a little bit of a push. His performance isn't rating as well as he should be. Jericho is always going to be putting the younger stars over, so everything in this match works perfectly. Post-match, Jericho does the protesting this time, but it's Kurt Angle that chases him off, which is going to lead to these two having a big match. And a 91 rating for something like this is brilliant, really. Going into the main event, Dean Ambrose defeats Roman Reigns to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And post-match, he gets carried away celebrating too much in a proper heel way. And with some of those ratings, I reckon we might get an 85. An 83, that's pretty good, really. That's probably my best show. So we're going to praise our champ because he's the champ. We'll praise Dolph Ziggler because he's improving a lot. And we'll give Kevin Owens some praise because he could move up into the main event. And make the speeches, please. And we'll head back to the main screen. And we're back to the main screen, and we'll just see how they rated Backlash. They gave it excellent, and I've just seen Slammiversary, so let's see how that did. Slammiversary got a 66. It's not very good, really. Let's be honest. It says they signed 2 new people. Never heard of them. Or is that? Well, never mind. Somebody got injured. I believe it may be in my NXT. But let's go and look at the news. Heath Slater's moaning. Oh well. At least he's on tally, right? And news, Laurinaitis is being renewed as a road agent. Nothing else. And we'll check the storylines for Raw. Best in the world is up to 91. Brilliant. Intercontinental. Getting better. That could be dead soon. Roderick and Miz, not the best. Tag team titles, not the best. World titles 81. And Money in the Bank didn't. Kickstarter rating, which is a bit weird. Never mind. Who is hot and who is not? Baron's still up there. Dean Ambrose, only one off Smack or Raw. And let's just check some of these prestiges, see if they've gone up or down. Kevin Owens went down, back up again. That's actually getting better. I think this has gone same really. This has a 57, which 54 is quite good for a brand new title. That looks like it's shot down. It has. The US title has improved. The women's title has improved. Shockwave European has improved. Tag team one has also improved, and I kind of cheated to put it on that, so it's kind of improved without anything, so you had to put a brand new title in to show. And that is, I think, our best show. 83, 82s, 80s, but we've never had an 83. So that actually goes down as a very, very good match. And we will leave it here and be back for the next episode of Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching.